You are listening to the Horse Radio Network, part of the Equine Network family.
What a beautiful day for horses in the morning.
You are listening to the #1 horse podcast in the world. Here is your entertaining look at the horse world and the people in it.
Well, good Friday morning, everybody. I am Glenn the Geek in Ocala, Florida.
And I'm Jamie Jennings in Norman, Oklahoma. You're listening to Horses in the Morning on the Horse Radio Network for Friday, November 8th, episode 3558, brought to you today by Kentucky Performance Products. Good morning, horse people.
It's Friday, and another weekend of riding is a few short hours away. Jamie and Glenn are here to help you make it through the day with some fun guests and some really bad ads. Enjoy the show.
Well, thanks for joining us today, everybody. We have a fun show planned for you. John Nicholson of Old Friends going to stop by and share the excitement about two new additions they have over there at Old Friends Retirement Center. Big Brown and Zenyatta's firstborn Cozmic One. They got two biggies in the last couple of months, and John's going to stop by and tell us about that. Also, Auditor Melanie tells us about her camping and riding adventure at Gettysburg Battlefield, one of my favorite places. Plus, we have some really bad ads and a new prize, too. Also, we'll hang around for a post-show as well. I got to remind everybody that you have 1 week to get your voicemails in. They've started to come in now, and I know a lot of you are writing songs and poems and things like that. So go to holidayradiothon.com to submit those entries. If you're not a singer like me, then you can just go enter to win the over $4,000 in prizes. There's a simple entry form. Put your name and your address, and that's it. And you'll be entered to win the prizes as well. Well, Jamie, it's not Weird News Day because this came in after Weird News. But it's been all over the place. Apparently in South Carolina, they have a research center called Alpha Genesis Primate Research Center.
Oh, Lord.
And, they do medical research with the primates. Well, apparently the primates were not happy about that. And about 43 of them decided to escape. Yes, that's right. 43 rhesus monkeys decided to go on a rampage, and they escaped from the facility and apparently are on the loose. They have not found them yet.
That does not sound like a rampage. That sounds like freedom!
We're free!
Run, guys! Giddy up! Get on your horse! Go!
Apparently authorities are searching for them. I bet that they are. Now, my initial thought was, oh my God, what kind of deadly disease did they give them? And then they got out. But
oh, no.
That was my thought.
They were COVID tested.
Yeah, or they're testing. Because, we always hear about monkeys are the ones that give us all of these diseases that killed half the world, right? But apparently that was not the case. Well, I don't know if we can believe them, to be honest, because they said...
Oh, yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. Everything's fine. It's no big deal.
Fine because they were apparently they were too young to be tested on yet. So they were young monkeys who got out. And what they're saying is that one of the guys forgot to close the door. Now, I would think at the testing facility for the monkeys, there would be more than one door between the monkeys and the outside world. Wouldn't you?
That guy is so fired.
Well, I got news for you. This is the second time it's happened. In 2016, 19 monkeys escaped. So they just need better hiring policies or something. I don't know. But they did say don't engage with the monkeys. Apparently, these are very outgoing breed of monkeys. They're very outgoing. And
the rhesus monkey, I think that's the one that Ross had on Friends.
Yes, they're the ones that hang around on the people who work at fairs' shoulders, collect money. Yes, that is correct. I have a friend who does that with a rhesus monkey. Makes a fortune. So I don't know. You're not supposed to engage the monkeys. That's what they said. And I don't think I trust them telling us that the monkeys weren't full of disease already. So.
To be fair, if I saw one of the escaped monkeys and people were like, oh, don't engage with it. Whatever. Come here and get in my backpack.
Here,
no.
monkey. Here. I got to tell you, I worked with a guy at the Horse Radio Network. He was a jester and a juggler and a storyteller and all of that. He said, I'm going to retire with a monkey and I'm going to make a fortune in retirement. Sure enough, got to be monkey time. He dresses as Uncle Sam. His monkey is dressed as Uncle Sam. He goes around the fair circuit and the monkey collects money from people's hands all day long. He'll make $5,000 to $10,000 a month because of the monkey.
Oh my God. So when I worked at Star 94 radio station in Atlanta, we had the guy with the monkey, Bobby and the monkey. And I forget what the monkey's name was, but every stupid appearance I had to do, like I'd be in a freezer section at a Kroger promoting Hungry Man brand snacks, and it'd be me and stupid monkey.
Just what you want, helping you to promote snacks at a freezer section.
I mean, if Bobby and the monkey are here at the freezer section, I'm standing here with a monkey. Nothing makes you feel worse about your life than when you're upstaged by a guy and a monkey at a Kroger. You're on a Saturday morning. You're like, what have I done with my life?
And then you know that they're both making more than you. That's the other thing.
God, so much more. So much more.
All right, Daily Witty time. If any of our auditors are in that area and you see a monkey, we want to hear about it. We want to have you on the show.
And I want you to catch it and bring it home and love it and save it from the research facility.
And we want pictures.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
I have a bunch of auditor birthdays this weekend. Jamie Monroe, and I got to tell you, Jamie is, you know how you can do fundraising on your birthday on Facebook?
Yeah.
Horse and Hound is who she has on there for fundraising.
Oh, yay. So Jamie did the clinic and we had so much fun and she's awesome. And she worked with a lot of them. So I'm glad that's awesome. Thanks,
and
Jamie.
She had
Happy
collected
birthday.
like $200-300 already too. So good for her.
Yay.
Katie Moulton also has a birthday. Lynn Pirani, Lindsay Reynolds, and Carly Erler. Carly. We haven't talked to Carly in forever. Happy birthday to all of you. I had lunch or breakfast with Carly the one time I was visiting you in Arizona.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's right. That's a long time ago.
Well, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. Okay, Glenn, if your wife is not happy, how happy are you?
Nobody's happy. No.
Nobody's happy. So we have a mattress.
It goes the other way, too. I think if your spouse is not happy, nobody's happy.
I mean, sort of like, okay, we'll give you that. We'll tell you that that's the truth, but seriously, it's not. So anyway, we have this mattress on our bed. It's one of those like Helix mattresses and all the podcast people were talking about it. And Chad bought one a couple of years ago. Yeah. And I hate it. I hate it.
Why?
I hate it so much. We've probably had it 4 years and it is now like sinking in the middle. Yeah, that sucks. And I sleep on my side. So I'm like bent in a
always
U when I'm
over.
And I can't sleep anymore. Plus all my stuff. I haven't slept in almost a year. Like seriously, like a full night, almost a year. I have not slept, but it's gotten really, really bad. Like, I mean, to where I have been, you know what? Do you remember that human-sized dog bed that we bought, Lucas? I sleep in that. It's in my living room, and I start the night in the room with my husband, and the quickest way to get your husband to take you magic shopping is for him to wake up alone and have your wife on a dog bed in the living room, okay? So that's been my life. I've been sleeping half the night on a human-sized dog bed in the living room. So yesterday, remember I told you we had a giant hailstorm here.
Oh, that's right. You got
a massive amount of insurance claims, and we got checked. Now we have to put a new roof on our house, which is going to come in the spring because it has to be hot. But other than that, like we have this money, and you know, my husband's like, we should save it, and I'm like, BS, we're spending that. We're marching towards death. We're spending it. Well. We went to the mattress store yesterday. I guess actually, you guys. Okay, here we go. This is what I did. Advice for wives. Okay, if you want something. I was like, hey, babe, I'd like to take you on a surprise breakfast date. And he's like, what? Like, yeah. I'm going to take you on a surprise breakfast date. Okay. So get him in the car. I think he's aware of all of this now. Like now, because Anna narked me out. She's a little narc and she told him all of this. But like, I was like, we're going to go on a breakfast date, put him in the car. And I drove him. And there's a little tiny airport in Norman and they just opened up like a little diner. So we went to this crappy diner and had crappy breakfast at the airport. However, it's right next to the mattress store. Yay! So we get there and I was like, oh God, I just can't sleep. Like, I mean, Y'all, I did it. I did it up. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't get out of your sports car because my back hurts so bad. Oh my God. So I'm like, can you help out? Need help out of the car? Like some old lady, right? And I'm like, he's like, well, I guess we could go mattress shopping. And I was like, really? Can we? He's like, yeah, there's a mattress place like right down the street. I was like, there is? You're kidding. I had no idea. Are you serious? So had breakfast, went to the, I am a lot, but I am a little when it need to be a little. Okay. And I was a little. So we get to the mattress store. I mean, I was like a dang kid in the candy store. I flopped on one. And dude, there's nothing worse than mattress shopping where you like laying on a mattress, testing it out. And there's like the salesman standing at the front of the bed staring at you.
I know, that is the worst.
He goes, what can I get you guys? And I was like, space. You can get us space. So we narrowed it down to 3. And I was like, you pick 3, I'll pick 3. And we picked the same 3. And then I was like, I was running from badgers, jumping on that one, and then getting off and running and jumping on the other one. My crippled nature has disappeared at this point. I am completely fine jumping. And we narrowed it down and we picked one. What was the one? That's right, people. The most expensive one in the store.
So what brand did you end up with? Not a memory foam, I assume.
No idea, but it's a cooling mattress. It has it was like you lay down on it and you were like, oh, this is cold. And it was like that. And I love it. And I'm so excited. And so I'm laying on it. And of course it's like $1,000 more than the others. And I'm laying on it and Chad's like, okay, we can get this one. And I'm laying in this bed. And mind you, I haven't slept in a year, but seriously haven't slept in probably 2 months. And I started crying in the mattress store on the pillow of the pillow that's been like laying there forever. And I started crying. Like, are you serious?
The guy ran the other way.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So anyway, mattress arrived. He's like, okay, well, he's looking at the computer. He's like, I can get it to you on Saturday. And I was like, okay, well, I need the keys to the store for tonight because I'm sleeping right here. I think he was happy to see us come, but he was also very happy to see us go.
Well, congratulations.
I'm so excited. I gotta sleep. It's gonna be amazing.
And now Chad will be too cold and he'll be in the dog bed on the living room floor.
Bye! I'll starfish I'll get in that thing crazy. Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, we're going to hear from Kentucky Performance Products and then go to our first guest, Auditor Melanie. She's going to talk to us about her camping and riding trip she did to Gettysburg battlefield.
He was her first love, the one that started it all. He taught her how to master the posting trot and navigate her first hunter course. They spent hours together exploring the trails and hanging out in the barn. His name was doodled on every page in her school notebook. His coat gleamed in the sun as he met her at the gate each day, snuffling for a treat. From the first time she saw him poking his head out of the stall to the last time she patted him goodbye, he was, and always will be, her everything. This love story is brought to you by Nalox Advanced, providing complete support for a healthy digestive tract, which reduces the risk of colic and digestive upset. The horse that matters to you matters to Kentucky Performance Products. Call 859-873-2974 or visit kppusa.com to order today.
Well, we have Auditor Melanie on talking about her trip to Gettysburg. Do you live around there?
I live in Maryland, but I grew up in central Pennsylvania, and my husband also, they moved to Gettysburg when he was in, I think, high school.
Oh, cool.
So he has a connection to the area as well, so we visit there a lot.
And was this your first time heading up there to ride?
Not to ride, but to horse camp, it was, yes.
All right, so tell us about what happened, what you did.
So a group of friends and I decided we wanted to do another camping trip. We do a little bit of horse camping throughout the year. And we had ridden up there as a day ride last year and loved it. But all the cabins were unfortunately sold out. So this year we planned ahead a little better and we rented, it was called the Saloon Cabin, which is perfect for our group if you know us. And 7 of us and our horses made the trek up there on a Friday afternoon, did a nighttime ride. It was so fun, then hung out by the campfire. And I made everybody get up at the crack of dawn on Saturday to go for a sunrise ride, which is truly one of the best things you can do there. Gettysburg has some of the most beautiful sunrises and sunsets you'll see anywhere.
Did you have the mist over the fields?
We did.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the best. That is the best there.
It was spooky and beautiful, just wonderful. Really, really cool.
Now, people say this all the time, but I think if you haven't been there, you can't appreciate it. I've been to a lot of battlefields and a lot of Civil War battlefields on the East Coast. But Gettysburg is different. You talk about whether you believe in ghosts or not or any of that stuff. Gettysburg just seems different. Am I wrong in that?
No, there's some magic there for sure. And we actually did do a ghost tour while we were there. One of our side adventures. And I've done them before, having lived there for a while in the past and things like that. But it was really cool. I mean, there's just something very, very magical about that area and that whole battlefield. You can just feel it when you are walking around there.
Yeah, and is it, Jamie, the Gettysburg battlefield's enormous. I mean, it's all around the town of Gettysburg. I mean, it's enormous. We did a driving tour of it just over the summer when we were there. And I mean, it takes you a day to do a driving tour. I mean, it's just,
Wow.
it's huge. Do you have to get permits to ride there?
No, but the bridle trails are somewhat limited. You can't ride anywhere. There's designated trails just for the horses. So you kind of do need to know. But one of the great things about where we stayed at Artillery Ridge, which is the big campground in town, and they are directly adjacent to the bridle trails. So you could literally ride right off of the campground onto the battlefield and around.
And can you ride for a good distance there?
I think it's around maybe a 6 or 7 mile total. So it's pretty nice. It took us a couple hours.
That's a lot of walking. That's on your butt. Did you giddy up a little bit? Can you, or is it a walk place?
Well, you're not supposed to, but if you're out there early enough in the morning and no one else is out there, there may have been some galloping.
Girl, ask for forgiveness, not permission. Come on, living right.
It just is a really cool place. And, there's lots of cool restaurants in town. It really is one of my favorite places, Gettysburg. Gettysburg and Williamsburg too. I haven't been to Williamsburg forever though, but I do love.
Yeah,
Gettysburg.
Colonial Williamsburg is great too, but I don't think that they have sort of the bridle trails and things that you get in Gettysburg. Which, like I said, we were kind of done with them by Sunday. Actually, Sunday morning we packed up and broke camp pretty early, and we drove over to Cadorus State Park, which is about a 40-minute drive, and rode all around the lake there, which was gorgeous.
So would you recommend people stay over? Is that, or just go in for a day trip, or what?
Both are great. I liked staying over because I really did like the experience of getting that sunrise on the battlefield and the sunset the night before as well. There's, like you said, the town is beautiful. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of shopping and restaurants and just cool little places to explore. And, you can do a ghost tour. The campsite that we stayed at had a farmer's market most days. So you could go down and pick up fresh meats and cheeses and vegetables and stuff to cook back at your campsite. It was lovely. And the horse facilities were really nice there. There's a ring, there's stalls, there's paddocks. You can really kind of choose whatever works best for your horse.
Terrific. And tell us about your horse you rode there. We always like to hear about listeners' horses.
Yes, Hellers. Hellers is my 13-year-old. He's a thoroughbred Cleveland Bay Cross, and he's my ride or die. We mostly event and fox hunt, but as I said, I've got this wacky group of friends, and we get into all kinds of different things. And lately, we've been doing a lot of camping and mounted orienteering and things like that. So, he's the best. He's like 15-3 hands. He's a little pocket-sized. I can get on him from the ground, which is wonderful. I'm part of Jamie's short people club. And, most of my friends' horses are off the track thoroughbreds, or I'm trying to think of what else we had. We have one that's an Appaloosa standard bred mix or saddlebred mix, and a quarter horse, a little bit of everything. So I would encourage anybody to go there.
Did anybody spook at anything? Because there's a whole bunch of weird statues and, guns and cannons and the statues, some of them are huge. So did anybody spook?
Not Not too much this time, but when we were there last summer, we joked, my one friend's horse, we say he sees dead people because he was spooking at nothing. It would appear to be nothing, but whatever he saw was very scary. So,
well, I am so glad you got to do that. It is such a magical place. And if you're ever on the East Coast and you have not seen Gettysburg, with a horse or without, it's worth seeing for sure. Will you go back? Do you think it'd be a place you go back to?
we've already rented our cabin for next fall.
Yeah.
There you go. And you went
so
in
we
October.
upgraded to one with a kitchen and a bathroom and everything. So
Oh wow, you're going fancy, you're bougie now. So you went in the fall too. October's a perfect time to go. That's just perfect.
we had perfect weather. It had been raining right up until then, nonstop for like 2 weeks. And the day we went, the sun came out and it was gorgeous. So we got very, very lucky.
Well, the Gettysburg ghosts looked favorably upon you this trip.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the girl? I forget the name of the one that they have all the houses downtown that she apparently visits.
That's right. I can't remember her name either. She's one of the most famous ghosts, and I can't remember her name.
I know I'm blanking on it, but yeah, we got to do that, and yeah, I do have a funny story if we have time.
Yeah, go ahead.
On Saturday morning, people started going to the bathroom and stuff. Or no, it was Sunday morning, going to the bathroom, coming back to showers, everything. And my friend comes back and she's like, "There's a shadoobie in the shower. Like someone pooped in the shower." And I was like, "Well, it wasn't me. I haven't been over there yet." And so then about an hour later, my other friend is walking back and she's just walking by herself, just laughing. And I said, "Is it the poop in the shower?" And she was like, "Yeah." So we don't know if that was a ghost. We like to think it was, because who else would leave a poop in a public shower?
I'm sorry, I'm
But
stuck
that's
on
part of the reason why we upgraded.
I'm stuck on the shadoobie word. I've never heard
I
that.
haven't heard that either, actually. I was going to look it up. Maybe it was an animal that got in there.
I didn't personally see
The shadoobie?
the shadoobie, but they were pretty convinced it was human.
Oh,
So
okay. Human animal. Well, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it, Melanie, and I'm glad you had a good time in Gettysburg.
thank you guys. I'll talk to you
All
soon.
right, take care.
Bye.
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 All right, learn something new every day on this show.
Come on.
As horse owners, we have an unlimited supply of love for our animals, but we tend to underestimate the cost of their vet care. Routine and unexpected expenses can add up quickly, making it hard to keep pace. Wouldn't it feel great to always be prepared with a budget-friendly way to manage these costs? The Care Credit Health and Animal Care Credit Card can give you the financial peace of mind you're looking for. With flexible financing from Care Credit, you can get the care your horse needs, as well as all the pets in your family, then pay over time in easy monthly payments. You can use Care Credit at more than 25,000 veterinary hospitals that accept the card, and use it to pay for everything from diagnostics and surgery to wellness exams and routine care. Care Credit, it's your card for a lifetime of care, subject to credit approval. To learn more, apply at carecredit.com/horses. I have not been able to do that commercial with my voice being the way it was
I'm so
for
proud
a year.
of you. You feeling better?
Yes, I'll talk about that in a little bit. I've been getting a lot of questions. So we'll go to John Nicholson next of Old Friends. Of course, John is an old friend of ours since we started this show, and he is now the one that runs the Old Friends Retirement Center. You got to be with him not too long ago, actually.
I did. I got to go see him when the Kentucky 3-Day was going on, the Defender Kentucky 3-Day back in April. And oh my gosh, this is a magical, wonderful place. And he's just a magical, wonderful human. So I can't wait to talk to him. Well, let's bring John Nicholson on the show. And John, first thing, congratulations. I tried to get you to come on and be on the show as soon as I heard about Big Brown coming to live with you. But turns out you were like busy getting married or whatever.
Yeah, imagine me having the audacity to get married when Big Brown's arriving. I really should have thought this through better.
Congratulations, John.
But thank you, Glenn, and thank you, Jamie. Yes, it's now 1 month and 3 days, And so far, so good.
Oh, that's
know?
fantastic. So does she feel like, is she a horse person?
Yes, and I'm really blessed. Her name is Jana. Jana, I've been together with each other for many years. She ran if people familiar with the Kentucky Horse Park in Lexington will know Spindletop, which is the University of Kentucky's alumni club, and she ran that, the food and beverage part of that, for many years when I was at the horse park. And so she would set up, luncheons and so forth, and some of our social events with all the horse shows. And so we knew each other, and then lo and behold, we been together dating for really a long time, 10 years or so. And the time came to get married, but her father trained horses at the old Wheeling Downs in Wheeling, West Virginia. So she was familiar with the horse world, and she rode hunters earlier in life. And so she is very, very patient and tolerant of our horse, of our horse passion.
Well, that's fantastic that you married somebody who appreciates the life that you are providing right now, because, oh my gosh, what a dream come true to be staring. I mean, what is your view right now from your office, John?
Well, I am staring out of my window looking across the way. I'm seeing Big Brown, and I at the same time, I can see I'll Have Another, and can look and see Touch Gold, and who deprived Silver Charm of his 1997 Triple Crown. And I can't see Silver Charm, but I can see just his paddock is just beyond the barn. So that's a typical view from a typical window at Old Friends.
Oh my gosh. So I've got to tell you, I was the biggest fan of Big Brown. We had the Big Brown Preakness party. We had the Big Brown Belmont Bash. We had Big Brown Derby party. I mean, I was so in love with Big Brown, and still am. And I'm so excited. I'm coming in April. I'm going to come see him and meet him. But you also have my favorite mare in the history of the universe, Zenyatta's firstborn, Cozmic One.
That I know we are so excited and so juiced about that. And it's funny you mentioned Cosmic One. He's been here for 2 weeks. And just this morning, I was with a group of visitors, tourists, and this one lady, she just grabbed me and said, "I think this is the sweetest horse I have ever met." And, the thing about Cosmic One is, Jamie, any one of us could run faster than Cosmic One. I mean,
bless his heart.
I know it's a bless his heart type situation, but he was, a great jumper. He's had a wonderful athletic career and been beloved, but there was so much anticipation when he was born, but he lives in just bliss, just happiness and bliss, because he detects that he's special.
Oh.
And so he is Mr. Pose for Pictures, loves the treats. He's absolutely found his nirvana here at Old Friends. It's just exactly built for a horse that loves the adoration of people. And so he's just really happy.
Do you think that he swaps stories with Big Brown and all these famous Derby winners? And he's like, "I don't get it, you guys. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And this is my life." I just can't imagine how they talk over the fences to each other. But no, I'm so excited for you guys. You've got some really spectacular horses. If somebody wants to come and visit, how do they book a tour? How do they get involved? How do they support Old Friends? All of those details.
Well, go to the website, oldfriendsequine.com, and then you sign up for a tour there. And there's lots of options. There's, the standard daily tour where we've got these really awesome tour guides. They're each one's a character in and of themselves, and they're all interesting, and they're all, kind of like retired horse people, and some of them aren't retired, but just the tours are really fun. And then you can sign up for like a Michael Blowen tour, a founders tour, and Michael, if we're living in Disneyland, Michael's like our Walt Disney,
Yeah.
he's the founder, it was, this whole concept was his idea. He's one of the founding fathers of the very pillar of thoroughbred aftercare. And I am looking out my window now and watching him drive 5 people on a big golf cart, giving a director's tour. And I can see him smiling and laughing from here. It's really something. He's talking to the people while he's with Bold and Bossy, the mayor from Turfway, who on one day won a race. She won her maiden race. On the way back to the winner's circle, bolted out over the fence onto the parking lot, onto the interstate 75, and caused quite a ruckus. And finally was able to be rounded up, brought back to the barn. She went into the barn, and the barn caught fire that night. She escaped with just, with some burns, but escaped basically healthy and happy. And she is here living with us now, and she is super happy. But what a story! And I'm just watching Michael. I can see him waving his arms and giving carrots to Bold and Bossy. So that's just, again, daily life. So anyway, I digress. You can have a tour with Michael, for example, and then there's things called like the Every Horse on the Farm. On this particular farm, guys, we have 160 retired thoroughbreds. And there is one tour where we'll introduce you to all 160 and tell you about each one. The general tour is more just about an hour and a half of our high profile horses. You're going to have a personal introduction to 3 Kentucky Derby winners. And then you'll see Hall of Famers like Lava Man, and then, Little Mike and Game On Dude and Touch, as I mentioned, Touch Gold before, just a whole bunch of other really legendary horses of this era.
You mentioned Disney World, and this is where I'd rather go. So you're the Disney World for horse chicks everywhere. Well, I'm congratulations on getting married, John, and congratulations on this new life that you've started. And I'm so excited for you, and I love the farm, and I'm coming to see you in April.
Oh, I can't wait to see you again, Jamie. And so we'll hold on through the winter till you get here.
Do your best.
Yeah, we'll do it. But we're blessed. The horses are so happy here, and I am really blessed to have the privilege of being a part of this every day. And
give your new bride a smooch from Glenn.
Okay, I'm going to write that down. Smooch, got it. Okay.
I might have met her because we used to go over there all the time to eat. So I might have met her at some point in those days.
I'm sure. Oh, Glenn, I'm sure you have. She's kind of legendary and very, very gracious. And
how the hell did she end up with you, John?
I know it's like it's the upset of the century. I have clearly outkicked my coverage.
You're legendary Lexingtonites, and just so excited for you. So thanks, John, and we will look forward to talking again soon. And please give Big Brown and Cozmic One a carrot from us.
Okay, carrot smooch to Jana, carrots to Big Brown. Okay, and Cozmic One. Got it. Smooches from Glenn. The carrots are from me.
Okay,
got it. This is all very confusing, but I think I got it worked out.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep it together.
Okay.
You can enjoy your favorite equine videos all in one place with Ride TV, the ultimate equine streaming platform. The newly relaunched Ride TV has all the series you love, like Cowgirls and Ridiculous Ranches, plus top-tier training videos and event footage from BailRacing.com and Horse and Rider on Demand. Whether you're ready to relax with your favorite series, binge watch competition footage, or train with a world champion, subscribe to Ride TV today for only $19.99 to see where your ride takes you. Visit ridetvgo.tv to subscribe.
So, Jamie, you asked me this morning, and a couple of listeners have messaged me in the last couple of days asking how my health was. Also, I haven't really talked about the new house. I mean, the fact that we're living here because we had operations and hurricanes and everything after that. So I thought I'd give you an update on everything. And also, we have some new critters coming to live at the farm.
Really?
Yeah. So yesterday we went into the surgeon wanted to see me because I got a cold immediately after having nasal surgery, which apparently is not the ideal thing to
That's
do.
fun.
Yeah. So he wanted to see me, but he looked and said, "Look, you're doing great. It looks great." So I'm doing fine. And they were worried about infection from the cold. So I do not. It'd be the first time maybe after a surgery that I haven't had an infection, knock on wood. But yeah, so that's all good, and I feel better. The cold's going away, and I can't wait to next week maybe be able to breathe like a normal person. And then also, the house is terrific. Now that they fixed everything and the plumbing's working. By the way, our $21,000 well has hellish water pressure. You can fill up a bucket in the barn in about 10 seconds. Matter of fact, you have to be careful. That hose will fly everywhere. So we're very happy with our $21,000 water pressure here at the farm, and we're absolutely loving the house and living here. The only thing that's been a little bit of a disappointment is Elon Musk. I have to tell you, he's been a disappointment at our house because Starlink goes to crap in the evening on weekends, and it's great during the day, but it just bogs down in the evening. So that's been something we've been having to deal with. But other than that, it's terrific. We love it. We love being at the farm, and the horses are enjoying it. Scooter's being Scooter, Nigel's being Nigel, and it's all good. And Jennifer's still shopping for a new horse for those that asked. She's still looking. Now, Yesterday on the way home from the doctor's offices, we stopped at the Levy County Animal Shelter.
Oh, Lord, did you know you were going to stop at an animal shelter, or did your wife kind of like do what I did, which is like, hey, let's go to lunch. Oh, wait, the animal shelter's right next door. We should probably walk inside.
She kind of mentioned it because we had some time to kill between doctor's appointments, and the PetSmart was right there, and they also have adoptions of kitties. So she said, well, let's just run to the PetSmart. We haven't been there in a long time. And of course, the adoption of the kitty place was closed. So that was a bust.
So you've been looking to get cats?
Yes, she wanted to get some barn cats, and I said, and she's been kind of him-hawing around about it because Jennifer worries about everything. So I said, I'm the one that said, let's just stop the shelter on the way home. And they had 4 or 5 kittens. The one friendliest one was probably, I don't know, about 3 months old. There were 3 of them that were siblings that were 3 months old. And the one had just been adopted 10 minutes before we got there. And it was the friendliest cat you've ever seen in your life. I mean, crawling all over you. Needed to be a house cat, not a barn cat. The other 2 were a little more apprehensive, but I absolutely love the gray and white one. So yes, we have 2 new kitties. They're about 3 months old, and they're cute. Kittens are cute. Let's face it. I mean, they had a couple of really small ones that couldn't be adopted yet that were the size of your palm. But yeah, so we're picking them up on Monday. They don't spay and neuter them until they're adopted, and then they get it done. So we're going to pick them up on Monday, and we'll have new kitties.
Oh my gosh, kitties! Do you have names picked out yet?
No, that'll be Jennifer. Jennifer's in charge of kitties. I'm in charge of dogs. So
okay, it's like that Blake Shelton song. You name the babies, I name the dogs.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So she'll name the kitties. Although I really do like the gray and white one. There's a black and white one and a gray and white one. So yep. So we have new kitties. You need farm. You need cats, right?
Well, it's funny you mentioned the barn cats because last night it's raining so hard here. I needed to go up to the top of my barn. They've got some storage shelves up there, and I needed to get a ladder out, and Chad's like, I'll do it. Because all you have to do as a woman, by the way, when you need a job done, is start to do it. And then the man goes, no, I'll do it. Give me the ladder. I'm like, I got it. Give me the ladder. And so he starts to walk up there, and Anna goes, watch out for kitties. So we haven't seen our barn cats in weeks.
Oh, yeah, you got those new barn cats, and they kind of disappeared on you.
I put them in the stall. I did all the things I was supposed to do, and they evacuated. They're like the rhesus monkeys of Flower Farm. They saw an opening and took it. But no, we've seen them like periodically here and there. But I just knew Chad was going to get up to the top, and it was like he's going to see a cat and he's going to have a heart attack and fall off. I was like, so she's like, watch out for the kitties.
Did he see him?
Nope, didn't see a kitty. Lots of duck eggs though. So the ducks have been launching themselves up on the top of the roof and laying eggs. So that was fun. That was a night. He's like, I need a bag.
Yeah, and duck eggs after they've fermented smell really good.
Ooh, boy, any egg. But yes, okay, so congratulations on getting kitties. That's so exciting.
We'll post pictures once we have them on Monday. I'll give you pictures of the kitties.
Pick them up on Monday after the show. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
All right, it's time to do some really bad ads.
I say pay attention.
If you ain't met one by now, you're bound to sooner or later. He says one thing and he means another, but hey, he can't help it. He's a horse trader. Horse trading. Well, it's a laissez-faire. Let the buyer beware. Horse trading. They tell a low-down lie with a sincere stare. Horse trading. Well, if they're talking in circles and the deal ain't square, he's a master in the fine art of persuading. Horse trading.
That's right. It's time to do.
I have a question about the cats real quick. Okay, so they're 3 months old.
Yeah.
And they're going to be barn cats?
Yeah.
And where are they going to live?
In the barn.
Okay, but now that they're 3 months old, where are they going to live?
In the barn.
Yeah, right. You're going to have them suckers in your your lap watching TV.
I win that one.
Starlink is down, hon. Give me the kitten.
Well, today we're going to do some really bad ads at time of the month or week when listeners submit ads. We have a little bit of fun with them. We give away prizes every month, and we gave away the prizes last week. But we have one new prize for the month of November. Part of that is because there's only one, because we're giving away $4,000 prizes at the end of the month. So for a radiothon, so you'll have to settle for one very expensive bridle this month, and that's the Perry's Fancy Stitched Bridle with reins worth $230. The perfect English bridle for any occasion. Perry's Professional Hunter Bridle features beautiful fancy white stitching and the raised portions of nose band, brow band, and reins. Padding on the nose and brow bands also adds to the classic look while providing comfort for your horse. The bridle has 1.5-inch cheeks and stainless steel hardware, including hook and stud closures. Perry's makes some really good stuff. Most of it's made by the Amish, and it'll last you forever. So that's what we're giving away this month. Horse size only. So if you have a pony, you can give this as a Christmas gift to somebody with a horse. All right, time to do some really bad ads. Andrew sent in the first one.
Even better, get a horse and use this bridle. I mean, you have to have a horse for your bridle,
That's
obviously.
True.
Duh.
We don't get to all the ads, Jamie. I'm sorry we're not going to get to yours today, but Andrew, by the way, Jennifer was a little short on ads too. Apparently, there's a little thing happened on Tuesday, kind of got everybody thinking about other stuff. So Jennifer does need some ads. Send them to Jennifer.
She was short on ads, but didn't include mine.
I don't know about yours. But Andrew sent this one in. Meet Rusty. He's your average stud horse. He's not broke, not 100% on his age. His Coggins said 7 years old.
It's always 7.
Yeah. He really needs a home. He's 18. He really needs a home who can take their time and train him well. He's 100% a project horse, asking low XXX, located in Mercer County, West Virginia. He's your average stud horse.
He looks really old. He's an unhandled stud horse.
Do you see the dents above his eyes? He looks
he's
25.
Really old. Oh, bless him. Bless him. Somebody in West Virginia go save that baby and geld that
At least this guy wasn't overselling Rusty. He's your average stud horse. He's just
your average stud horse.
Yeah,
Duh.
He's just average.
This next one, I don't know where it came from. Am I missing some? It just starts out with there's no pictures, just words. No idea what Facebook page, anything. But here's the ad. And this one comes from Sheila. He's probably someone's new best friend and love of their life, but I promise you that someone is not me. Sometimes you just don't get along with one. And unfortunately, I found the one I do not get along with the most.
Was
He's
she
dull.
online dating, or is this about a horse?
I know, right?
Could be either.
He's dull. He bores me. He makes me wish I was at the other end of the rope being drugged to the fire. Oh my God, what an a-hole. When I think about riding him, I want to vomit. The day he leaves will be the best day of the month for me. I'm thinking he wants you to get hit by a car, but whatever. He will walk, trot, canter very nicely when in a program. If you let him sit, he will act like his two brain cells do not ever rub together. He responds to leg when he feels like it. He has a soft feel to his face and knows what he's supposed to do. He just pretends you're non-existent. I promise he does this to me on purpose because he knows I hate riding him and will make up any... Oh my God, I got to read that like that. I hate this part.
Me too.
I promise
I can't imagine living with
this
this woman.
On on purpose because he knows I hate riding him and he will make up any excuse not to. I lose IQ points staring at him. I have a lot of money into this gelding and he is like phenomenally bred, but I will make a deal of a lifetime to the right person who wants a very quick sale. I do not want to look at him anymore. I will not ride him for you. And if you want to come look at him, you get to deal with riding him. He's never offered to be naughty beyond sweet on the ground. Great to look at. But if he stays here much longer, he's going to be a very pretty rug.
Oh my God. Talk about hate.
Person is the worst human. That's why they didn't give me the Facebook page or the name, because I would have written a strongly worded message to this person about what an a-hole they are.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I know.
No soul. I'm getting too much soul, Glenn. Ah.
Shannon sent this one in.
Hey everyone, this is Shannon calling with
Shannon.
another really bad ad, really good ad, but this is from the same seller of Gary. Magic is ready to report for duty. And then it's got a saluting emoji. All 34 inches of him isn't lean or mean, but he is a babysitting machine. Magic is a ball-less and flawless gelding in his mid-teens who really, I mean really, can take a joke. I wish I had the patience of this pony. Magic rides, drives, lead lines, and also rides independently. My favorite thing about Magic? He stops when your kid falls off or is about to fall off. How do I know? My very own small human has slipped completely under him, and this pony acted like nothing happened. Not a single flinch. Of course I have video of it. You can mount him from anywhere or anything. Dogs, cars, goats, and the miscellaneous SHIT your husband leaves laying around doesn't scare him one bit. Honestly, I want his level of unbothered. He's easy to catch. Ties, stands, picks up his feet, loads, bathes, rides in a snaffle or halter, leads, loads, and washes your dishes.
Are you waiting for the butt? I'm waiting for the butt. Waiting for the butt. Here we go.
Yeah.
Might fold the laundry if you ask nice. Magic had scratched his eye a few weeks ago, but has been seen by a vet and is healing with no issues or expected issues. Full vet report available. No founder history, but I probably wouldn't put him out on a field full of alfalfa. Laughing emoji. Gets along fine with everybody in the pasture. Plenty of video available. Holtwood, PA. No holds, trades, trials, leases, and no deposits. Happy to FaceTime with him in hand. Can ship anywhere. Long, short-term board available. Serious parties are welcome to come see and try him, of course. Please send a PM or call text Kaylee at blah, blah, blah. And she's asking $3,200 for him. And that's it. All right. Thanks, y'all. Take care.
There was no but.
No but. This was the same one she read last. Not the same one she read last week. She read an ad last week that was also long by the same people, I think, because it was also a mini. So, but I was waiting for the but. Yeah, there's a but.
No but. She's selling a unicorn.
There's a but.
There's no but. It's always a but.
We just don't know what the but is.
It's always a but. The next one Glade sent in, and it is the title of the ad. It looks like one of those like equine.com, equine now or whatever. And the ad is selling a good horse, $2,000 in Spencer, Tennessee.
I love the picture. Far away in the cornfield is the horse.
Does it have an auction sticker on its butt?
It kind of looks that way.
Oh, okay. Here we go. And this is in Tennessee, and there's no punctuation. Selling this stud horses, not two yet, has been rode, broke a baby. Can ride it, just don't have time for it. Firm, FERM on price. Text me for more pictures. Can you catch it? Because the actual title is Selling a Good Horse, $2,000 in Spencer, Tennessee. And how it like, if you look, it tells you how many miles away the horse is from you. And it says 110 miles away. Well, that's about how far away it is in the picture.
In the cornfield.
This photo is 110 miles away, y'all.
Oh, yeah, that one didn't make much sense. Scott sent this one in. Scott always finds our trailers. This is the trailer of the week. Horse trailer. Looks like a battleship. Horse
It looks
trailer.
like it could be like converted into like ice cream truck.
Oh yeah, the way the front end is, it could looks like an ice cream cone. Horse trailer, $500. Homemade horse trailer. It's homemade. But I gotta tell you, there's air in the tires. Has 4 brand new tires. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Does need a floor and some paint. Towed fine coming home. There you go. All you need's a floor, some paint, and you have yourself an ice cream truck for $500. It is kind of like a battleship out the front. The front end's kind of funky looking.
And now I think the back is a ramp. Can you imagine how heavy that is? It is like welded steel. I mean, this is when you put it down, you ain't getting it back up.
No, this thing's
Without
not
3
falling
people.
apart on your drive, except for the floor apparently. But the rest of it's pretty. I got to tell you, it was painted red at one time, and most of the red has come off. So now it's kind of a reddish silver color all over.
Yeah,
because the paint's kind of faded.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's a mess.
You know what?
It's a
I'll
hot
give him
mess.
$500 for this one only because the new tires probably cost him that much.
What a deal. Janelle sent the next one in, and the title of it is Trade, TRADESSSS, question mark, exclamation point.
Trades?
Trades!
Oh.
Like, I'm assuming that's how you trade.
I got it.
Okay. I need something that is broke. God, there's no punctuation in this one either. Hold on. I need something that is broke. Got this guy and was told he was exactly that. And he is not for kids nor for beginners. 15 years old, about 15 hands gated, and we'll let him go for one XXX or trade for Geldon over 14 to Haynes, no older than 15 years. And there you go. There's Jennifer's next horse.
Jennifer's
Glenn.
next horse. Yep.
Look at that beautiful photo they've provided of the back quarter butt cheek of a pinto.
Yeah, which we can't see the face at all.
How could you not want that?
But Jennifer's not a beginner. She'd be perfect.
And it's gated and it's 15 hands. It's perfect. Janelle, send the number to Glenn.
Yeah, and this she'd probably sell this one for about $100. So perfect.
1XXX. That's the price.
Yeah. Katie sent this one in. AQHA cow-bred horses. Here's the deal. Buyer backed out, so she is yet again available. I will try to answer all the insane amount of questions I've had on her. I will not hold her unless you place a non-refundable deposit. PPEs are welcome at buyer's expense. If you are serious, come and ride her and let's talk. Is she broke? Yes. Is she sound? To my knowledge, has never taken a lame step. Why is she still available? I have no idea. I have never experienced so many wheel legs?
Tire kickers.
Oh, thank you. In my life.
There's a lot of emojis in this, by the way. Gunn
Yes.
hasn't read like the fire emoji and the money emoji and the wheel and the leg. I guess it's tire kicker.
I guess. Can she fly? Although she is pretty, she is not a unicorn emoji. Is she beginner safe? No. She's a 3-year-old with 90-ish days. No, it's not a cutting performance horse trainer 90 days. It's your average colt starter 90 days. She's soft in the face. She picks up her lead. She will WTC in a circle and is ready for a job. I've used her to ride through pasture cattle, and she very much enjoyed it. She is all cow. Is that a good thing, by the way?
I don't think so.
Because, in high school, we used to say somebody was a cow. It wasn't good. So, I don't know. That was a long time ago. She has current Coggins, signed transfer, and she is ready to go down the road. Why am I rehousing? It's a house emoji. ING. I have sights on something barrel-bred, and this girl is not that. I am happy to continue her training as long as she is here, and her price sign emoji, dollar bag emoji will only increase. I have current videos located in Texoma, Oklahoma, right down the street.
Oh, so close.
You know that little line on the side of Oklahoma known as No Man's Land? That's where she is. You've been there, actually.
I don't know where that is.
Now, if you've made it this far, what's 5 plus 3? You nailed it. That's her asking Mr. P. Rice. Mr. P. Rice. Little hippo horse training. Cute horse, though. I got to say, the mane tail, beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cute. A chestnut with a flaxen mane and tail and
What was the
Only
price again?
$8,000.
Oh, 8,000. Okay, gotcha. I was wondering about
Or
that.
800.
Yeah,
Or
I
5 plus 3.
Yeah, but
$8.
$8. There you go. What is it with people really hating the horses they're selling right now? It seems to be today's trend.
Well, the cool thing is this next one is ready for him. It's ready to take them all.
Oh,
Paige sent this one in. ISO. Let me see your wild devil ponies.
Oh, we have a couple for you.
I'm not looking for Christmas ponies. I'm looking for the Christmas pony rejects. I don't care if they're rejects that have already been under the tree or are stranded on the island of misfit toys. I've got Rudolph's glowing red nose and I'm ready to turn it up to full power. The hell does that mean? They'll trudge through the proverbial blizzard, stand face to face with the bumble, get friendly with a dentist, and come out of the other side better ponies. Then I'll scan my good kids list and find these rejects a kid who will love them forever. So PM me those naughty list ponies.
Whoever this is really needs to start listening to Really Bad Ads. We could find you 10 every week.
Every week. And I don't know what the Bumble is. Maybe that's some reference I don't get, like some cool kids.
I think Bumble is the big, isn't Bumble the big snowman monster in?
I have no idea. I thought it was a dating website. But maybe.
Well, that it is. But I think he's this big snowman monster in Rudolph that the dentist helps. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
could be wrong. It's been a while. Beale sent the next one in. If Harry was a person, he'd be that uncle that swore... Okay, let me start over. I was expecting punctuation where there wasn't any. If Harry was a person, he'd be that uncle that swore he hitchhiked the whole way to Woodstock in 1969, still drives a VW van and insists on cut-off jeans are still cool. Harry the pony is all about peace, love, and good vibes and big hair. At all 35 inches of Harry is ready to come to a barn near you. He's only 8 or 9, but he's an old soul. Harry is totally cool with both kids and adults. He's happy to ride independently, lean line or drive, or just hang out and listen to some tunes in the afternoon. Harry truly just wants to live in harmony with you, and he doesn't start any type of drama. He'll tie, walk up and be caught, stand to be tacked, and is happy to go for a trailer ride. Not spooky with cars, dogs, cows, bikes, etc. I told you, good vibes is Harry's only life motto. Although Harry looks like he's had too many Scooby snacks, he kind of does. He has no known founder history. Harry is barefoot and sound. Anyone is sure to love this super groovy guy. He brings a smile to the face of anyone who sees him. He's got a friendly demeanor and an outgoing personality, making him a barn favorite, not to mention his awesome hair. How can you not love that hair? He does. He's a little mini with the biggest hair, forelock and mane I've ever seen. He looks like Farrah Fawcett. He's got Farrah Fawcett hair. $2,500. What is it? It's a day for minis. I'll tell you what. And good minis, apparently. Well-behaved good minis. You can find one in today's Really Bad Ads.
Or so they said.
Or this.
And if not, there's somebody who will take your devil pony. So tie it up with a bow.
I kind of want Harry. He's really cute. It's really cute. Well, thank you for sending your ads in. Send them to Jennifer at horseradionetwork.com. Jennifer does need a batch, so please send them over there. We really appreciate you doing that. And of course, all of you that sent in today are entered in the drawing for the bridal at the end of the month. Hang on. Jamie's going to tell us all in the post show, all the auditors, about her new toy. We're going to find out about that in the post show. We'll be back here on Monday with another brand new episode. Have a terrific weekend. Enjoy your ponies. And forget about the week. It's done. It's over. Go have some fun with your ponies.
Election season is over.
Thank God.
Spay, neuter, and geld. Just like Glenn's kitties are being this weekend.
Probably right now.
Are they both girls? Boys?
One boy, one girl.